Our goal working with builders is twofold. One, to make sure that that home is built to make for the best end user experience for whatever their needs are. The second piece of that is we want to make sure that we can bring the resources and the assets to the table to help those builders make more money per rooftop. As a builder, as a homeowner, what makes you guys stand apart?
Number one is the showroom. So when we put this together, we specifically chose pieces and systems that are applicable to you as a homeowner or to a builder, things that bring AV in but don't make it the focal point. So whether it's a frame TV that is artwork 95% of the time, TV 5% of the time, or an 85-inch 8K, so the highest resolution panel on the market right now to bring you the best picture quality in your home. Motorized lifts to make the experience more comfortable, motorized coffee bars to keep things off the counter and keep a clean, modern look, dedicated theaters. I mean, we focused on what we know the end user wants. Having the space allows a builder to come in and meet with us for a conceptual design, customer come in and sit down and talk. At the very beginning, we can start this process before there's a foundation.
So I know that when you guys are working with the audio video stuff, a lot of that's got to be hardwired. So the benefit of what we do is that's not always the case.
Right.
The good thing is we've got the flexibility to come in on the front end during construction, when the studs are up, or we can wait and do the entire security piece after the fact. If we can get in on the front end of your projects, whether you're a production builder or a custom builder, we can actually begin to start to monitor that construction site for you, which is an incredible benefit to be able to know from a security piece what's going on,
Right.
not having to worry about subcontractors coming in and out. You can manage who's coming in and out. We'll give you access to that and allow you for production builders, if you've got 50, 75 to 100 or however many projects you've got going on, you can manage all of those from one screen, who has and who doesn't have access. If you've got one subcontractor you work with that does all of your project, you can add them one time and they can have access to every building across your market. That's a great benefit. We can even set up the actual monitoring piece of it. Maybe you don't want the police to be dispatched, if something
Right.
goes off, but we can set it up so that the builder is notified when something's going on their property from a video or a security standpoint. There's options for both of those things.
We'll make sure that we are the last mechanical sub in before insulation and drywall, because our wire's cheaper than everybody else. It's easier to maneuver. We can go longer runs without taking the cost through the roof. If that model home is just for show and they don't want to put equipment in, we still want the drywallers to cut the hole for the speakers because it's less mess on the back end, but we can still put a grill up to cover the hole, get occupancy, and then when a customer comes in, pop the grill off, put a speaker in. Same thing with wall plates, go ahead and terminate the wire, have everything ready, and then add the equipment later. One thing that we like to do is color code wires. Once you get with the builder, they understand if they go into a room and there's wire coming out of a wall, okay, well, I know he's got data and video there, so that's a TV location. So we just try and do things that make it a little bit more comfortable.
We are firm believers that you can't be all things to all people. We needed to find a partner that wanted to specialize in this and is as passionate about audio video as we are about security, right? I mean, it's a blessing that we found that. I think that we complement each other very well. And I think ultimately, beyond just making a better business sense for us to not do AV and for you guys not to do security, I think it makes for a better experience for the customer, right?
Right.
But I think that what we provide is more of a luxury service. It's not something that's just they're going to go with because it's cost effective.
Right.
They're going to use us because it's the right thing to do, because they know it's going to be done right and it's going to work.